Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. For today's video, we have a very interesting article to go through, man, because hopefully it's going to answer a question I've been asking myself since 2004, man. We got realistic championship windows for the NBA's 10 worst teams from the 2019-2020 NBA season. As you guys know, that is going to include the Detroit Pistons, man. So this video is going to predict, or I should say this article is going to predict when we are going to win a championship next. Hopefully it's sooner rather than later. So as we go through these teams, I'm going to say if I agree or disagree with the timeline. And I'm kind of explaining why they could possibly get there based off that timeline. So yeah, man, need you guys all to drop a like on this video, man. It's very important in helping grow the channel. And of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's go ahead and get going on this. So the first team we have is the Atlanta Hawks for the 2022-2023 NBA season. So that's about, what, 2 or 3 seasons away? I totally could see that. Like obviously, like, championship window does not mean you are going to win it that season. It just means you are one of the teams that's kind of like in the talking, man, for getting like a top 4 seed or something like that. And obviously, Trae Young was the starting point guard for the NBA All-Star team, so you got him going for you. John Collins is a great player. I'm gonna say he's gonna be a solid 20 and 10 guy for most of his career. DeAndre Hunter still has to get better. Cam Reddish will get better. Kevin Huerter's a great shooter, especially when healthy. Well, obviously anybody's better when they're healthy, but should have like I forgot what they pick at. They got a solid draft pick though, if I remember correctly. So they're gonna need to nail that. Maybe sign a few veterans. It would be nice if they could get like an all-star caliber veteran going forward with this team. They could definitely hit that playoff championship window. Yeah, Trae Young's ready to go now. It's just he's kind of waiting for the rest of the roster to catch up because Trae, of course, was a little bit ahead of schedule compared to where people actually thought he would be at this point. Like, nobody thought he was going to be this good this soon, and he also has to get better at defense. And then he could definitely hit that window. Okay, next up we got the Charlotte Hornets. Damn, okay. 2024-2025 season, so freaking disrespectful, bro. But, yeah. If you think about it, right now they got Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier. They got a good draft pick. I think they need to go for, I would have liked to see this team go for like a Montrezl Harrell in free agency. I think that's kind of the move. Because if they don't, they're going to end up going for a Kongwu or they're going to end up going for James Wiseman, which are both good picks and everything. But if you could just get like one of those younger centers that are already good, then you can save your draft pick to maybe improve elsewhere on the team. I mean, they could. I like PJ Washington at the 4, so he's nice. Miles Bridges could still be something. I think we're kind of, I don't know, man. I'm kind of ready to just talk about to being a good role player in the NBA, though. So, Denny Avdija would be kind of solid to get. And then, obviously, if like one of the star point guards are there, like LaMelo, then you could draft him and trade Terry Rozier, Devontae Graham away, something like that, man. But, yeah, 4 or 5 seasons. In the meantime, they're going to have to nail some draft picks. Maybe get a good name free agent. Some of these other players are going to continue to develop. They can definitely get there, bro. But, yeah, according to Bleacher Report, not going to happen no time soon, man. Next up, we got the Chicago Bulls for the 2022-2023 NBA season. Okay, so this is kind of interesting. For one, the Chicago Bulls, what they have going for them is their name. They're the Chicago Bulls. I mean, historically, they could be a good free agent signing destination. They could get like an Anthony Davis or somebody like that. But I mean, Zach LaVine's one of the best scoring shooting guards in the NBA. Not gonna lie, man. Like Kobe White, like looking at what his ceiling could be, I honestly could see him having like a Jamal Murray type of jump. Just because, a taller guard that can score the basketball really nicely. Obviously not the greatest playmaker out there, but if you got other guys making plays, if you got like Denny Avdija for the small forward position, who I think could be a pretty solid playmaker in the NBA, then Kobe White would be open up to score a lot more. Lauri Markkanen is going to have to, get back to what he was 2 seasons ago as opposed to last season. But of course, a lot of that was Jim Boylan's fault, so hopefully Lauri can take on the task of, looking like an all-star this season, man. Then Wendell Carter gonna have to stay healthy and everything. But yeah, I definitely see them doing that within the next few seasons, assuming draft picks go correctly, maybe getting big name free agent signing here or there. Yeah, they'll definitely be there, guys. Okay, next up we got the Cleveland Cavaliers 2024-2025 NBA season. Okay, so my predictions for this team for this offseason, well, for one, Colin Sexton, he seems he's getting better every single year. Darius Garland, I think based off what he was this season, there's a lot of good potential there, man, because Darius Garland was coming off a torn ACL. Obviously that's going to take a while to get back from. He didn't play any college basketball, I don't believe, because of it. So obviously going straight from high school to the NBA and having that year off from basketball to rehab, he was fine. Like, a lot of players are going to give up in that situation, man. But maybe they get like an Obi Toppin this offseason in the draft. Kevin Porter, I like his game a lot. Drummond probably going to be around for at least another season. He could still be a piece to the puzzle. Kevin Love probably should trade him away. That'll free up a lot of cap space. But yeah, 4 or 5 seasons away. You know, if Colin Sexton continues to develop, Darius Garland, I don't see why not. Like I said, a lot of it's going to come down to the NBA draft because the Cleveland Cavaliers, you know, historically not a great free agent destination. Okay, next up we got the deep. What? Bro, what the hell does that mean? What does intermediate mean, bro? That's not a timeline. Bro, this literally is called the realistic championship window for the damn NBA 10 worst teams, and you got the word intermediate. Okay, one sec, guys. Hey, Siri. Siri, why are you not working? Okay, God damn it. Hey, Siri. What does intermediate mean?
As an adjective, it means coming between two things in time, place, order, character, etc. Do you want to hear the next one?
Oh, wait, that's the wrong word.
Okay.
No, stop. Hey, Siri. What does indeterminate mean?
Okay, I found this on the...
It's a made-up word, man, to continue to disrespect the Detroit Pistons. Bro, who with this damn article, man? Who was this? Zach Buckley, give us a timeline! Don't say intermediate, bro. If it's going to take 5 years, tell us 5. If it's going to take 20, tell us 20. Give us something to look... Oh, my God, bro. We literally got snubbed from the timeline. Like we damn Thanos. Just poof. Okay, I got to read this, guys. I got to read this, man. Okay, apologies, the Pistons fans, for what will surely feel like a cop-out answer. But it's impossible to set a 5-year ceiling for a franchise when no one knows which players will even be on the roster that long. Nobody knows what's going to happen in 5 years either. I mean, I guess Devontae Graham's the damn life around the Charlotte Hornets. Cody Zeller. Like, there is nobody on the Pistons where it's like the future's hard to determine as much as, like the Charlotte Hornets too. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these guys are lifers. Even if Blake Griffin gets healthy and Derrick Rose stays that way, they can't prop up the Pistons anything more than a first-round relevance. Cap. Bro, we're going to get damn LaMelo Ball, guys. He's going to fall to us. Watch. Given the shape of the supporting cast, even that's probably a stretch. It should be a matter of time until both are hooping elsewhere since Detroit must extract assets from whatever it can find. Bro, we won't get any assets for either one of them, man. Did you see what happened to Andre Drummond? We literally got Brandon Knight back on the team. Removing both from the equation, who's the Pistons' best player in 3 years? Christian Woods is an unrestricted free agent. Detroit should be careful not to overpay for a few months of big numbers on a bad team. Sekou Demboy didn't crack the season's top 500 in the real plus-minus. Nobody showed promise. He's also the youngest player in the NBA. So even that promise at that young of age, just that potential, he reminds me a lot of Pascal Siakam. Luke Kennard enjoyed a mini break, but they couldn't stay healthy and popped up in trade rumors. Yeah, that was disrespectful. Steve McConnell, Bruce Brown, are solid role players, but probably nothing more. Don't sleep on Bruce Brown. Detroit's never been a destination for free agents. The Pistons are nowhere near the point of giving up assets to trade for win-now talent. They don't have a top 5 pick this year. It may not be bad enough to get one as long as Griffin and Rose are around. Well, Rose is going to be gone by the trade deadline, and Griffin, he's probably going to be out for the rest of his career the way things are going, man. So, bro, you couldn't even give us a timeline, man. Okay, next up we got the Golden State Warriors 2020-2021 season. This one's easy. I mean, yeah, they'll be back next season ready to go, man. You got, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Curious how Andrew Wiggins does, because the Wiggins being traded by the trade deadline. If he starts chucking up too many bad shots, should be interesting. Minnesota 2021-2022. Damn, so not this season, but next season. So they got D'Lo, obviously an all-star caliber point guard. Cat should be interesting to them for the entire season. I'm really curious what they do with their draft pick. I would say probably Anthony Edwards. If Edwards is as good as advertised, then yeah. Once again, they're not going to win the championship that season. The team's going to be too damn young still and not enough experience in the playoffs. Really no experience. But, bro, I'm angry now, man. You ever just having a good day and you're just angry all of a sudden? I'm just angry now, man. But no, if Edwards can be like a Donovan Mitchell or like a Bradley Beal, type of player out there, then yeah, they'll be competing sooner rather than later. We got the New York Knicks. 2023-2024. So it's about 3-4 seasons away. It's enough time for RJ Barrett to really turn to an all-star caliber player. I've been saying Mitchell Robinson is Rudy Gobert with a little bit more offense. That could be something. Maybe a big-name free agent finally, takes on the task of the New York Knicks, if they reshape management and stuff like that. Who's their head coach currently? Who's their head coach? I should know this, but I don't. Is it a nobody or is it like, oh, is it Tom Thibodeau? Yeah, he is. Okay, yeah, he is the head coach. Okay, yeah, that's right, man. So, sure, 3-4 seasons away, man. I guess the Knicks got more promise than the Pistons do. Sacramento Kings 2022-2023. Yeah, they were pretty disappointing. I really think what they need to do is they need to reshape not only the roster around their star players, like they need to build strictly around De'Aaron Fox. Even at that point, I would even look at it maybe getting some assets from Marvin Bagley, man, because when he plays, he's obviously a good player, but he doesn't stay healthy long enough. So, instead of waiting until he's just completely injury prone and nobody wants to trade for him, I'm going to trade Marvin Bagley for some assets straight up, bro. And build around De'Aaron Fox, reshape management. Yeah, that team will be good to go. Washington Wizards, 2021-2022. Yeah, the worst defense team in the NBA. Okay, well, I actually, all jokes aside, John Wall, if he comes back and has a Derrick Rose, Gordon Hayward type of injury comeback, yes, combine him with Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura being a season improved, obviously getting a good draft pick out there too. I could see it happening. But I don't know if that's gonna be enough to really be in the championship window. I see that being a 6 seed that could be a first or second round exit, but we'll kind of see about that, man. But yeah, that's the end of this video, guys. Like I said, I'm kind of in a salty mood about this one now. My Pistons, we didn't even get a timeline, guys. Didn't even get a timeline.